Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to 2024. For those who are just joining me, my name is Shorty. I love planning videos and I love watching other people do their setups and their flip throughs and everything like that. It has been quite a while since I've posted a video. I do apologize to my long-time followers. I just lost interest in doing YouTube videos and the time that it was taking and everything else that I had going on. I decided to take a break and just focus on myself. Coming into 2024, I looked at what I had been doing and what I wanted to do. I realized that I want to start doing more things that I enjoy, and one of those is making videos for you guys. So 2024, I'm going to be having a whole bunch of videos, different videos from planner flip throughs, setups, my Notion setup, because I'm also using electronic planners for 2024. I'm also going to be showing you the how-tos and the back and forths and the behind the scenes of my business as I get it up and running with all of my handmade products. So let's get started. This is the May Paper Co. Personal Planner. May herself designed this. This is the second edition. I absolutely love this. I use this all through 2023 as my everyday carry. Now I have gotten a whole bunch of new stuff, which I've actually got to take out of the packaging. And thanks to May, I ordered this on Friday. And I got this on Monday. So my May Paper Co box. It's really, really full. So let's put my planner to the side. Let's have a look at what I ordered. And I'm just going to take things out one by one. And this is what I'm going to be using in my planner setup for 2024. I'm just opening the box off camera because it's really, really full. And I can't even get this open. So my plan is I'm not going to stress about doing planning videos. I'm not going to stress about when I upload them because I always put pressure on myself. And when I didn't post up a video, I'm like, oh, well, there's no point in me continuing. So this year I'm just going to post a video when I can, not let it obstruct me to the point where I'm not enjoying it. I'm going to enjoy it, post videos when I can, and when I feel like making a video. I'm not going to put pressure on myself to be getting a video out every single week, 2 or 3 times a week, just when I can. Now, I can't get into this bloody box. May secured it really, really well. Mind you, the box is like overflowing. There we go. So let's see if we can get into the box. So the box is absolutely full. As you can see, it's full to the brim. So let's just grab things out one by one. I'll just leave it to the side. So the first thing in here is Passion Fuels Purpose. It's a little envelope. Oh, some extra freebies and goodies. I love how May does everything herself. She's looking at coming out with her own pens, so I can't wait to see them. Create your own path, don't wait for it to be paved. That's actually a really good mantra. I think I'm going to be using this. Thank you for supporting a small business. We hope that you enjoy your order. Tag us for a chance to be featured, and then her handles. So if you want to go check her out, it's May Paper Co. She's based in Adelaide, Australia, and she makes her own products. Also got some foiled stickers. Got a little dashboard for 2024. That's actually really good because I didn't get myself a 2024 dashboard. And then that's just my invoice. And a January card. I didn't order any of these, but they're so cute. I may look at getting my own. I got some last year. And I can say last year because it was 2023. Actually, I got it 2024. So let's have a look at what I got. I got the personal page lifter. So this goes to the back of my planner. I got the monthly agenda. So it's the classic 2 month on a page. She's come out with some new designs where you've also got a note section on there. You've got the month on one page, but I didn't get that. I've just gotten stuff that I'm going to use. Also got some lined paper. So this one's 50 sheets. I think I've got about 100 sheets. Yeah, and there's the second packet. And I really love her products. They're 120 GSM. So then I got the weekly agenda as well. I got the weekly with the grid. I believe she's made her grids a little bit bigger. And as you can see, the design changes. So every year she comes up with a different design for the formatting of the words. I also got the full year of daily grid. So these are going to allow you to do however you like for the day. So one day you may like to do it as a daily review. One day you might want to just put a big to-do list. Just depends on your day. So it gives you a bit more flexibility. And I used these in 2023 and they worked. And I'll show you that in a moment. I also got the daily tracker. Now, I'm not too sure how I'm going to use this, but I wanted to get it and give it a test because trackers, you generally have just your weekly trackers and sometimes you change them up each week. But this gives me the opportunity to write the month, then write down my tasks for the day, i.e. sleep 8 hours, read for 15 minutes, study because I am doing a university degree. I've gone back to uni. Again, I keep changing courses, but I finally found something that I'm passionate about. I also got the fixed bills, so I can put the year and then put the bills that happen every month, the date and the amount. So this is what they look like. So you've got the due date, the amount, and then you've got the 12 months. So you can tick them off as you pay them each month just to keep track. But most of my finances are tracked through my budget on Excel. Then I've got the gratitude log. I want to be more grateful for things that happen on a day-to-day basis. So I'll have the date, but I don't have to stress about if I miss a day or if I miss a week. I can just open up my planner and go, today I'm grateful for this because something happened on this date. Then I also got the lined insert with the checkbox with the column down the side. You can use this for your list. She has got a list one, but this gives me a little bit more flexibility because I can tick here or I can use this as a project and put the date here. So it gives me a bit more flexibility. I also got the notes packet. Now, these packets only come in 15 sheets. So you only get 30 pages, so they're double-sided. With the lined ones, I got those, but she didn't have very many on her website in stock for the notes. So when they are stocked up more, I'm going to order more. But May, if you're watching this, please provide them in bigger packets like you do the lined paper. I think everyone would really enjoy having the notes. I use this a lot for my inbox. Got my password tracker. I did have this in there last year and I just wanted to refill it for this year. Then I've got my projects list. She's changed the layout for this, which is good because you've got the start and due date on top of each other. And then the tick box to tick it and the priority and the description. So I like to use these for my assessments, my reading logs, as well as my projects that I'm going to start using for my personalised business. Then I've also got the reading log. I want to start reading a little bit more and reading books. So we can put the title and the author, the date that I started, the date that I finished, and the rating. And the last thing that I got was also my savings tracker. There's a few things that I want to save up for or need to save up for. So I want to start tracking that. And I find tracking it on paper is a little bit easier. Because yes, you can put money into the account, but then you sort of see money sitting there. That can go down there. This can all go off to the side. Now let's get my planner back out. And I'll have a quick, very, very quick flip through. So as you can see, this is the personalised planner with the gold interior. I've just gotten a clip from another small business. I love supporting small businesses. And then I have my cards in here. So I have my business cards. I then have my bank cards and my Medicare card and my license hiding down here. I have my note to self dashboard. Then I just have my notes, which I've only got one shift piece of paper left. Then I've got a dashboard, which is from May Paper Co. Everything in this planner is May Paper Co. I absolutely love her stationery. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. Then I've got the inbox sheets, but I never really use them. I couldn't get myself to use them. I prefer to just have lined paper. Then we go into the calendar. Now, as you can see, my monthlies, I had to make room. So I've only got up until from March to December. So as you can see, each month I've tracked it differently. I was doing hours and I was doing filling it out with color-coded. And some months I just didn't really put much in there because I didn't have a lot going on. And the good thing is she takes a lot of feedback from everybody else. So she'll do a survey at the end of the month. As you can see, I didn't fill it out for December. At the end of the year to see what suggestions people have about her inserts. And I remember when I was first getting May Paper Co. inserts, she didn't really have the cover page, I don't think. But she also didn't have the note pages. I can't remember. It's been a few years that I've been getting all of my May Paper Co. inserts. Then you've got the weekly. I've got the same weekly as this year. But as you can see, just turn you a little bit. I don't really use this side as much. More use this side to plan out my week. Some weeks I'd put a task list for the week. It just really depends. And that was December as well. Some I didn't have the full year in here because these are, I believe, are only 19 millimeter, I believe. So they're only small. With her quality of paper, you can't fit a lot in, which is okay. I don't mind taking out inserts and putting them back in. It helps me not put too much into my planner. Then I've got my dailies. So as you can see, I didn't really use my dailies in November and December. They just sat in there. At the beginning of the year, I was using them more efficiently, but as you all know, see, December, I was using them a bit more. I would do the schedule, my tasks, and then I was just tracking things that were going on, and then writing myself little notes, and then I just stopped. It just got too busy. The next tab was my lists. So I had my next action, which I'll probably keep into 2024. My projects, and these were her project templates. And they've just sat there. Then the project planner. Then I just had some notes in here. And then meeting notes. It was a little bit of work stuff as well. Then, sorry about that. It cut out as I was taking out all my inserts. So now I'm going to build my planner back up and put everything in for 2024. So I'm going to put my dividers back in. If they want to go back in. These are May Paper Co. dividers. So they are very thick and durable. I used them all last year. And then the top tab dividers, I can put them in last because they're part of the monthly thing. And then we've got this section. So we're going to start with the calendar section. Now, the way that May does her calendars is you've got the name of the month at first, then you've got the month at a glance, then you've got a notes page. And she always does a survey at the end of the year so people can give her feedback. What she's also done with her weeklies is she's got a January overview, the weeks, and then a notes section at the back. So people can go January month, January week, and she's done the same with her dailies. So last year, the dailies were just all like this and continued. So if you had Wednesday being the 30th and Thursday being the 1st, you'd have Thursday on this side, you'd have Wednesday on this side and Thursday on this side. But this year, she's put grids at the very end of the month so you can break them up. And then we've got February. February. I'm just trying to find where all they are. There we go. February, and then we'll go with March. I'm only going to keep 3 months in here at the moment. I might put the rest of the months in at the end, but you can already see how quickly this is filling up. And that's just the monthlies and the weeklies for 3 months. Now we're going to go to lists. And that's where I'm going to use my list insert. But give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to put these inserts away and I'll be back. I'm back. So we're going to put my lists in, which I'm using this one. If I can even get, I'm just going to grab a couple of sheets out because I don't have a lot of room, so I don't want to fill this out just yet. My notes, savings tracker, and then put a couple of the, so we'll leave that one for now. Go to projects. Oh. Maybe I should learn to open the packets first. A couple of the project sheets in there. And then I'm also going to put some of the lined paper in, just so then that way I can keep track of any notes that I need to take for it. So that's these ones. Now we're going to go to the finance section. We're going to, first of the finance section, we need my password tracker. When you start doing this, things start just going everywhere, and then you can't find anything. So we're going to put only one, because you have a year on there, of my fixed bills. So I can keep track of those. We're going to put a couple of the savings tracker on there. For me, because I do stuff electronically as well, I don't need a lot in my finance section. So that's why it's going to be very small, and I can always add to it. So there's my savings tracker. Now we're going to go to my personal tracker. So this is where I'm going to put my reading log. my daily tracker, and my gratitude. So, reading log. Trying to get some of these out is just ridiculous. Sorry, guys. There's 1, there's 2 months. And there's 3 and 4. Here we've got miscellaneous, which is where I'm going to put some of this lined paper in. Some more lined paper. And then password tracker. A couple of the password trackers in there at the back. Close that. And I've still got a little bit of room. So I'm actually going to change these around because I want to see. No, keep it like that. So they stay together. And then you get my notes paper, which is here somewhere. Not the lined notes, just the normal notes. Look, everything is a mess. If you're on the other side of this, you'd be able to see. You'd be like, how is she organised? How is she able to keep everything together? Oh, I haven't done my gratitude tracker yet, but that's okay. There's the notes. And sometimes when you're taking notes on the fly, you need some note paper. And then put that at the front there. We're going to go to personal. Put some of the gratitude in. She seals these up really good, which is what I like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put 5, so I've got 10 sheets in there. And then what we'll do, go back to the calendar, and I'll put the rest of the year calendar in there and see how that sits. Ah, perfect. See, it's not too full. I've only got 3 months of a week in here, but if I was to take those calendar ones out, all right, let's see how much room I have. Yeah, don't ever open the planner like that. I still have a little bit more room if I wanted to, but I like to have my calendars all in there, so then that way I can just scribble on it. So we're going to go back here. We're going to put the top tab back in. So it's going to be monthly. And then, see, this is the problem. It gets a little stuck. And then they start separating. And that's what I was afraid of. There's going to be too much in here. No, that's tomorrow. And there we have it. My 2024 planner setup. All ready to go. I know it's a little bit late, seeing as though it is now like week 2 of 2024, but I wasn't going to rush myself. I wasn't too sure what inserts I was going to use. I knew they were going to be from Maypaper Co, but I wasn't too sure what weeklies and if I was going to have the dailies. So I had to retweak it. So let me just move these off to the side. And then we'll do a planner flip. I believe we're up to the bit where we're going through the flip through now that I've fully set it up. So I'm now at work. It's the next day. Things like this happen. So we'll see how we go. If my camera actually wants to stay. Thank you. That should hopefully work. All right, let's flip through. So, nope. So let's flip through. So I've got all my cards on this side. I've put the create your own path, don't wait for it to be paved in this slot here. So I can remember my mantra, my note to self, then accept no one's definition of your life. Then I've got my notes pages. So I've got a couple of note pages in here just to take random notes on the go. Then we go into my calendar. So this year, the way that I'm doing it is I'm having the month on 2 pages. Bring you over here. Nope. So month on 2 pages. Then we go over to the weekly. Then I have the weekly next. So I'm trying to keep the months together. So then I've got the week in 1 page. This is the week we're up to. And then we dive into straight after that. So you've got the last week here. This month finishes in February, so we've got the 28th. Then we go into the daily pages. Now, as I said, I don't know how I'm going to use these, but I want to be more consistent with using dailies, whether it's for a daily journal, whether it's for just writing down my task list, but I have freedom to do that. Then after the daily pages, I've then got February. So that's the same thing. The monthly, the weekly, then the daily. Then I've got about 3 months worth in here of every month. So up to March, and then I've just got the rest of the year in here so I can forward plan. I don't generally put things in dated. I just put a sticky note if there's something important to remember for that month. We go into my lists. Now, all I've got in here is just the lined paper with the column down the side, so I can use this as a checklist for my shopping list, for my I want to buy list, for my birthday presents, all of that sort of stuff. And then we go into my projects. So I moved the project pages over from my planner from last year, just so I can go through them. So I've got a project list, and then after that, so you can see the different fonts. So this is last year's one, and this is this year's one. I actually like this design because it's smaller and it looks a little bit more professional. And it gives it a little bit of a twist, so it's not just the bold across the top. Because then I can actually put the main topic of the project. So this might be work, or it might be personal, and then write my list down. Then after that, I've got just lined paper. So I can put down my list, the start, my project, the start date, the priority, and then if there's anything that I need to do, like a task list for that project, and I can put the project name up here. And then I've just got the lined paper in here. Now finance, I've got my fixed bills. This is a very, very small area. I've got my fixed bills, I've got my savings tracker, and that is it in here. I might put in other things like my wish list to buy, my afterpay schedule, a snippet of my monthly budget, so how I do my breakdown of what needs to be paid out each month and how my bills are sort of distributed. Then I've got my personal section. So I've got my gratitude log, so I can write down what I'm grateful for. Then I've got my reading log. Then I've got my daily tracker. And that's all I've got in my personal section at the moment. Then in my miscellaneous, I've just got note paper and my password tracker, and then my page flag lifter. So that's all I've really got for 2024. Now the good thing with rings is you can change it out, swap it out, and fix it up. So you can always change the inserts and swap them around, and I can also get blank ones and change that. So the bulk of my planner is my calendar section, which I am totally fine with because this is my everyday carry. So I don't need a lot in here, and I have separate planners for my main brain dump. So my main brain, which is where everything will go, this will be just my on the go, write things down and keep a track of small things. But I also use Notion, which will be my main tracker, or my second brain, to be able to put everything in and keep track of stuff for work, for personal, for uni, all of that. I've also got my work planner, which is from On Her Desk, and because I'm at work I thought I'd bring this through too. So I have got my work planner, and I'll just do a quick run through for this because I cannot show you much of what's in here. So this is just your monthlies. It's a 2024 planner, and you've got your monthlies. So let me go all the way down to, I believe, August. Yeah, August has got nothing in it. So it's just got a month on 2 pages, so I can jot down important dates that are coming up for work. I'm an event coordinator, so I need to know all the events that are happening at work. And then it goes into your weeklies. So this is where I'll put my appointments just to remind myself and due dates, because I like to have things physical. But I also use Outlook for a lot of my calendar items. So on Monday I'd come in, look at my Outlook calendar, and then just jot everything down in my weekly on a Monday. And then that's just pretty much it for my work plan. In my next video, I will show you my second brain, which is Notion, as well as my digital planner. I'm using an iPad, so I want to try and use the digital planner as well, but I don't know how that's going to go. I did have one last year, I didn't really use it. So I'll take you through a quick look through that. But I will be back as often as I can with monthly setups, with weekly setups, with just a catch up, see where things are going with my planner. But other than that, I hope you all have a lovely day, lovely week, and welcome to 2024. Make this be your best one so far. And don't forget to subscribe for my upcoming videos, hit that like button, and also comment down below on some videos that you might like to see. I'm not putting pressure on myself this year, but I am going to do the best that I can to post more regularly. Also follow me over on Instagram, and I'll also be doing some stuff on TikTok. Bye, guys. And thank you very much for watching.